Good morning, Kilmer community. Today is Thursday, January 14th, 2021. What are our core values? They are respect, responsibility, and empathy. We are focusing on respect this week. How are you showing respect to your teacher, your classmates, to your families? Or how do you see it in your classmates, your teachers, or family members? Also, we are looking at the SEL strategy of being a positive leader, and a positive leader sets a good example for others to follow. A positive leader is on time, ready and prepared to work, participates in class, and is an example to others. Next, I want to share a word of the day, or actually, I've been working on these prefixes or a part before a root word. And so the prefix that we're working on today is add, which is guess what? It's a Latin root word because 70% of our words come from Latin, and it means to or towards. I'm going to show you a few words so we can think about what they mean. The first one is advertise. And then you know now that add means what? To or towards. This actually comes from the Latin word ad for to or towards, and then vertere, which means to turn. So to turn towards. Advertise, it's like bringing attention to something. Someone might advertise something on the radio about like a new restaurant to go to or a new place to go to for fun. So to turn towards or to bring attention to. The next one we have is adhere. Do you know what adhere means? Again, you see add, to towards, and then you have haere, which means to stick or to stick to. And what is something that sticks? How about some glue? That works. Glue is an adhesive, something that sticks to. Next word is adjust. What does that mean? So add means what? To, towards. That's right. And then the just comes from a Latin word of juxta, which means near. So this is like to adjust means to turn towards or come near to. So that's adjust. And I think you can use that in a sentence. You might adjust and bring something, the proximity closer to you and move something closer to you. Last word, admit. Add means what? It's a Latin prefix meaning what? To, towards, and then mit comes from the Latin word mittere, so admittere, which means to admit, to allow entrance, to grant entrance to. So those are our four words. We have add as to or towards. What are some other words that you might know that start with add? So I'd love to have you send any examples my way. And then finally, I am going to feature a couple of jokes that have come to me from staff members. So, okay, forgive me because I hope you understand some of these two. So the first one comes from Miss Joggin, who is our K2 teacher, and she sends, why couldn't the green pepper practice archery? And if you know what archery is, it's using a bow and an arrow, and you might have something like a target. Maybe there's a ball or a balloon that you're trying to pop, and that's your target, and you're using a bow and arrow. So the question is, why couldn't the green pepper practice archery? And the answer is pause. Because it didn't have an arrow. I bet a lot of you don't get it. Do you know what a habanero is? It's like a spicy green pepper. So a green pepper didn't practice archery, Because it didn't have an arrow. It didn't have an arrow. Do you get it? Well, I got it, and it cracked me up. So thank you, Miss Joggin, for sending that one. Whew. And the next one, and the final one, it comes from Mr. Wood, who works in and teaches grades 4 through 6 at the upper campus. And he writes, "What did the elderly horse say when he fell in the mud?" What did the elderly horse say when he fell in the mud? Now I will say, before I say this, if you watch any commercials, I mean, this is like commercials years old, you might recognize this from a commercial. So once again, what did the elderly horse say when he fell in the mud? "Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up." Giddy up, you get it? Oh, I love those two. Thank you, Miss Joggin. Thank you, Mr. Wood, for sending those my way. If there are other staff members who have a joke that they want to share, please send it my way. Students also, I have some more jokes coming up from students coming up real soon. So that being said, I just want to remind you that we love you, we care for you, we can't wait to have you, hopefully sooner than later. And always be your best you and make today and every day a great day. I will see you next time.